let's have a discussion. Let's talk about things. Let's talk about the world around us and the change that we need and the life that we live. I grew up in Cookeville. I moved away for a few years and I'm back home. People my age are now doing things and they're running the town and they're making change and progress and we're growing exponentially, I think more than we ever thought we could. But we have a slight issue, and that's that Cookeville wants to sweep everything under the rug, and we can't anymore. It's a well-known fact that we live in the South and that there are going to be people who disagree and people who see other people as lesser, and it's not right, but it's something we've grown up with and something we've seen our whole lives. It's been quiet and it's been kept behind closed doors for the most part, and when somebody gets out of line, they obviously do something about it, but it's usually a slap on the wrist because, you know, we live in the South. I am currently in a state of anger for many reasons. I think that the issue with George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter protests and things like that made great strides in changing the way that we look at the world and understanding that there is still hate and there is still prejudice and there are still people who are so ignorant that they can't see past their own feet. But the city of Cookeville has never been somewhere that has been blatantly racist, and so there has been a proposal pushed forward to the city council to set up a sign in front of a monument that is on private property. And it doesn't mean that we want to take it down. It doesn't mean that we're going to damage it or destroy it. It is merely a sign stating that the city of Cookeville does not agree with what this monument stands for and that this is private property and freedom of speech is allowed. It's not taking anything from anyone. If anything, it's making people feel more comfortable. It's making people understand that this city is a welcoming city and it is a city that cares. And my friend is having his and his wife and his child's life threatened by people who are blatantly racist because it's heritage and not hate. Bullshit. It's hate. If it wasn't hate, the black people in Cookeville, Tennessee would live in more than 2 streets. There would be more black people in the city of Cookeville, Tennessee because it is growing and it is industrious and it is requiring more people. But the only people that we want in this city are white and they have to think like us. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of living in a town that just wants to sweep things under the rug. Because you can't anymore. You can't pretend like these things aren't happening and these things aren't there and these people aren't awful, because they are. They're awful. And I've always been a person to stand back, and I've always been a person that knew that what I felt in my heart was the right thing for me, and I didn't want to step on others' toes, and I didn't want to be blatantly in anyone's face, and I didn't want to shove my thoughts and my beliefs down anyone else's throat, because I didn't think that that was fair. And I wanted to be fair, and I wanted to treat people the way that I wanted to be treated. But I'm done. There's a city council meeting on Thursday, July 2nd, and I want everyone who slightly believes the way that I do to be there, because the people that don't and the people that are threatening my friends' lives will be there. And it's not okay anymore. It's not okay. We can't just pretend like this isn't happening, and we can't just pretend like these people don't exist, because that makes us uncomfortable to believe that people like that exist. And it makes us feel icky to know that our neighbors and our friends and our co-workers think that because of someone's skin color, they are lesser. So just come with me and be there. Be at the city council meeting. Make your voice heard. Make Ricky Shelton understand that we will not sit in silence, and we will not allow him to use Mark Miller as a fucking scapegoat anymore. Because Mark Miller is willing to stand up for the right thing and not just deal with it and slap them on the wrist. Stand up. Be heard. I know that there are more of us in Cookeville than they want us to be. I don't know how to phrase it, but that we're here. And I know that. And I want them to be aware of that. That we're not going to deal with this and we're not going to let this shit slide. And I know that this is such a minimal thing. It's not even a law. It's a policy. It's a suggestion. It's a please don't fly a Confederate flag on public property. And people are threatening someone's lives. And so that's the only way that we're going to be heard. Let's fucking do it. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of sitting back and letting the other side voice their opinions and threaten people's lives and put other people down. I can't even fathom the way these people's brain works. I mean, there was a man in these comments that said that liberalism is a mental disorder. This isn't a political thing. This isn't liberal. This isn't Republican. This isn't Democrat. This isn't left. This isn't right. This isn't ass or elephant. This is what's right. This is human rights.